It's so emotional, so emotional, so emotional. Memo, buy a new purple wig for EP Explain series. What's up, y'all's Keeks? Your one and only Fun-S's favorite rapper here, live in the studio, live in the building. And this is EP Explain, where I explain my EP and everything behind the music. This is Red 28, the second Red series of the Red EP series. And we are now talking about the fourth and final song in Red 28. It is called Coke Zero. Zero! I love that movie. Anyway, so we were talking about Coke Zero, the fourth and final song. To me, I keep saying this song and that song's my favorite, but this one, the message, I feel like the music of the song is my favorite, but I don't own the song itself. The beat itself got bought, but you can still do like a free copy on SoundCloud. I don't know if I just want to re-record it on a new beat so I can post it everywhere, because I really fell in love with the beat for the storyline of the song itself. I might have to just do both, maybe record a new song so I can have the beat and then just keep this song as the original. Either way, we're still in the works with that. Sorry, we're trying to talk with the producers. However, the storyline of Coke Zero really does explain the full Red 28, like what I've done since my last EP, Welcome to 27, all the way up to literally the day of my 28th birthday. From that period to this period, what has been going on in my life. So Welcome 27, I love that EP. It's really inspired by Tyler the Creator, Neural Sweatshirt, their style type of music. I really like their vibe, their feel, the energy. Red 28, I really want to do something, I don't say different, because it's my second Red EP. Like a kinky story, the Red 28, the kinky story, the Red EP. I kind of wanted to talk about like what I was doing. What I was doing was in a summer sexual fling where I was having sex and living life and dealing with drama. drama, sex, drama, sex. So I figured like the best style EP would be a Red EP, sex and life. So I kind of went with that, Red 28, because I just turned 28. That's everything right before I turned 28. So my next EP would be everything else after 28. But yeah, it's an emotional piece. I feel like the song, the music is emotional, my words are emotional. It's really me getting to the nitty and gritty. Like, this is what happened. This is literally what happened. Like, I was already in a shenanigans from the very first song, a Friday at the Market, where I got fired from my job that I really liked. I was there for like over 2 years in a situation where I was kind of like, if you heard the song by now, you kind of know I would say homeless. Me and Captain, my baby Captain, we were kind of homeless. I was trying to save up money for a house and get our own place, and I just wasn't saving any type of money staying in the apartment that I was in. And I kind of like, after I had Captain, he's a cat, obviously, but he's like my fur ball baby. He's like my fur baby, fur baby daddy, baby daddy. Either way, he's like my fur ball baby. So when he was a couple months old, I kind of just like something in my mind just clicked, like I can't do this anymore. I really want my own house. I really want my own place. I changed my last name. I have my own name. I have my own little baby now. Like, I really want to be who I was supposed to be before all of life got in the way. And I really always dreamed of having my own house since I was really, really young, like in middle school, literally sketching out houses, looking online for houses, trying to like think about rebuilding a house. And I really wanted this dream, and I was like, life just got in the way, too many energies got in the way, too many spirits got in the way, just too much life of other people got in the way of what I wanted to do. So I think having Captain kind of like woke me up to like, let me go back to what I want to do. I'm Panda now. Let me do what Panda wants to do. Panda wants our own house. Even though we're absolutely broke with like student loans, credit cards, debts, just life in general, car repairs, just things I didn't have money for. It's too much. I'm like, I still feel like being broke is an excuse. I still can live my dream. I can still find a way. I gotta find a way. So if I gotta sleep in my car for like a year to save up my money, I'm gonna sleep in my car. So I'm like, well, let's do that. Let's sleep in my car. Let's try it. You know, like I'm watching survival videos, people like living in their car, stuff like that. Like how they did it, how they managed, where to take a shower, how to get mail, get a PO box, get a gym membership, like all these little things that would help throughout the way, save up money, eat out of cans, get discounts for my job, blah blah blah. Like how I could really manage to survive. I ended up getting an RV because one, it was cheaper than having an apartment, like way cheaper monthly, even though there were still so many expenses and costs to upkeeping this RV. I wasn't saving any money anyway, so I kind of like went forward and backwards at the exact same time. But I was thinking, like, if I sleep in my car, how do I use the bathroom if nothing's open past like 10 p.m.? And then if I want a hot meal, but I don't have enough to really like keep buying fast food, how would I cook myself food, and how would I poop? And how would my cat poop? Because like he's not gonna just poop in the back seat all the time, which he does because he has a litter box. But still, you know what I mean? Like I thought these things, like how would I really, if I really want to live in my car, how would I do this effectively? And then the RV came in, but it was still kind of like living in my car because there was no heat at times, and it kind of was like sleeping outside because that's a whole thing. That's a whole different video. But in a nut scheme, I really wanted to live my dream to save up and get a house, and that's kind of how we kind of became homeless. And I was like, can't go backwards. I can't go back. I'm like, kind of stuck, fight or flight, now or never. Either you gotta survive or you're not gonna survive. You're kind of now on the streets technically. What do you do now? So I'm kind of living outside of my job. An agreement for me to stay on the property while I'm working there. Now I know. I'm working there for me to stay on the property, far away from everybody, far off the scene, like not making a scene, not making it so obvious, not being so like, you know, blatant or weird about it. Just like I kind of was living right outside my job because I didn't have anywhere else to go. I can't really park an RV anywhere. I found too many legalities of like, can't go here, you can't do this, you can't go there. It was just too much. It was like kind of last minute, kind of like, I'm stuck, I'm effed. But I really, really want this change. I really, really want this thing. So that's kind of where it was, fight or flight, now or never, make a change, do something different. And I lost my job in the first song, and I'm like, what am I about to do? I live right in the fucking parking lot. Now I don't work here. Now I can't work here. Now I can't stay here. And I don't really have anywhere else you can park an RV technically. And I don't really have enough money for storage because that was also eating up my money. Was trying to pay for a storage unit. So like all this money I was trying to save from leaving the apartment is just going everywhere but. So this is Coke Zero. This pretty much starts where the very first song, Friday at the Market, like leaves off. Or leaves off where I get a new job, and the oh boy that I wrote several other songs about, I meet back up with him. You know, I got fired after meeting up with him. I then again meet back up with him at my new job, and then this kind of picks up where that story ended. Coke Zero, but it sounds like I'm talking about him, but I'm really talking from the perspective of the new fling. The guy on the EP cover is not the guy from the very first song. Two different people. But it kind of, I gotta clear that up. The guy on the EP cover is what the last three songs was about. The guy Friday at the Market is a whole different guy, and he was a guy I wrote like several other songs about from all the other EPs. That's a whole different emotional fling thing. Either way, anyway, so yeah, that was the whole thing. So picks up where that left off. We are technically Manhattan. We are homeless. I just switched jobs, and now a whole new life adventure starts. And where do we go from there? Up until we get to the ding 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 ding. Spoiler alert! I get the house. Woo 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 woo! I'm in the house right now. I'm in my film room, and I still have to do renovations. There's still lots of work to do. I bought my dream house, which is a house that you have to renovate and fix up, a fixer-upper house. I don't know why. I always really wanted to like fix up houses and like rebuild them and resell them and flip them, all that like fun stuff. So I'm in my dream house, so I get to like renovate it. Yeah, remodel it, fix it up, build it, but it's costing more. I mean, I knew it would cost a lot, but in a time span that I thought amount of time I had to have it fixed up is the crunch. So I'm in back where I started financially, still in a crunch where I'm like all this debt building up, all these loans, all these credit cards, and now I have to tack on, hopefully if I get a grant or a loan or something, the repairs for this household in a time frame to have it repaired and rebuilt so that it can then be approved by the city. So I own it legally, but it's not approved as occupied through the city yet. I have to finish, remodeling, stuff like that. So I have to do like plumbing, electricity. I still gotta do that. I got a good deal from a good nutrition. I just gotta pay my taxes. Paying on my taxes, really. Life. People going to house flipping, you already know. People who want to go into it, I'll definitely maybe post a video later, not as Keeks, as somebody else, Fun-S1ze, on how to go into house remodeling, the yes, the no's, the pros, the cons. For Coke Zero picks up where I left off. Me and Catherine are homeless. I just got a new job, and this kind of where the rest of the storyline picks up on how we ended up at the big house. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. For Fun-S1ze Fundamentals, I'll probably do like what to do, pros and cons, yes or no's, ideas, how to help yourself save money, cut costs, and really be effective in house remodeling, flipping, rebuilding, stuff like that for people who want to go into that type of side career, side job, just activity, hobby. Like me, because I really enjoy this. I'm just kind of broke, so it's not going as quickly as I wanted to, but I've saved a lot of money and a lot of time. I'm just now where it matters, plumbing, electricity, the two main things you really need for a house, especially in the middle of winter, because it's absolutely cold, and you don't want to poop on the floor because the toilet don't work. So thank God I got the RV. Yeah, so kind of where Coke Zero picks up. It's, of course, there's some sex. Wouldn't be Red 28 or Red EP if there wasn't any sex. Yeah, so, but it is an emotional song. Me and Big Daddy Lou definitely went through a lot of drama, of chaos, craziness. I absolutely thought everything you went through was absolutely unnecessary. Because I think I'm a peaceful person. I feel like I am. I'm peaceful. I hate arguing. I like to chill. I like to hang out. I like to listen to music. I like to, network, plan my life, figure out how to get rich, build self-building, self-love, yoga, meditation, stuff like that. I feel like I'm very chill. And I feel like we were just two different energies trying to like connect our lives and existences, and there was just too much chaos in the middle of trying to mold two different people to be together. But sex was good. So like I see the sex didn't keep me wanting to be in a relationship. Don't get that kind of twisted. I'm definitely okay without having sex. I definitely went abstinent. Yeah, I went abstinent. Like, is that what a word when you refrain from sex? I have to Google that word. I'm having a word blank. But when you like you restrain yourself from sex for a long period of time, abstinent. I definitely went that several times, even a few years at one point in time. So I'm okay with not having sex. It's not what kept me like crazy in the relationship. It was just a lot. A lot emotionally, a lot mentally, a lot spiritually. And then it was a lot. It was a lot emotionally. And now we have a cat together. Her name is Isabella. So she's going to be part of my new music series. I'll talk about Captain and Isabella. They're so really cute. They're so like precious. And they're really cute together. Brother and sister, always playing, fighting. And like he teaches her a lot. Like my baby Captain is so intelligent. He teaches Isabella so much. It's so cute. Like watching her as a mini version of him. And yeah. So this is Coke Zero. I feel like this is a long explanation, my bad, but I feel like this really like got to the nitty gritty of 27, my life at 27, and how I finally made it to the place of my dreams. And yeah, so fits into my next EP. I'm gonna call it The Cleanup. That's a whole thing by itself. I'm really excited about that project, but I'm really gonna promote this EP first. My second Red EP. I have a third Red EP coming up after The Cleanup, or maybe The Cleanup an EP, and then the third red EP series. I have a lot of music. I gotta work through. I gotta like organize and get together. But I'm really, really excited. I feel like I finally can sit down and really start pushing out my music again. Like I did the first like 6 EPs. So we're here. This has been Coke Zero and the Red 28 EP. This is EP Explained. I explain my EPs and the storyline behind what really happened behind the music. And yeah, so this is Kris, only Fun-Size favorite rapper here, live in the studio, live in the building. Check out the Red 28, all 4 songs. Some songs are going to be on YouTube, the other 2 songs are going to be on SoundCloud. I'll post the link everywhere, so check them out, especially Coke Zero, and Weirdo, the EP cover picture based on that song. Definitely check out all the songs, but those 2 songs are my top 2 favorites. And yeah, so this is Kris. Stay you, stay true, and stay beautiful. Bye.